A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home court. Hi everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Keldon Johnson.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Spurs, Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Wembanyama out there with Barnes. And it's Champagnie at the small forward position. Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant, how much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
Here's Castle, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Paul.
Hey, regardless of the team, if anybody is a captain, it's going to be Chris Paul.
Paul hits them both. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Stop and pop. Conley dangerous everywhere.
To the paint. Here's Champagnie. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Castle. From 13 feet, down it goes.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
It's McDaniels on the wing. His last outing, he had 18 points. Count the basket.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Ooh, poked away. And he jams it home with authority.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Castle, following the score by Minnesota. Paul shot is off. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Castle. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Wembanyama, pass to Paul. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And you know, some games...
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Greg Popovich.
He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Allie, thank you. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Minnesota. Here in the early going, they're in 8th place. And checking out the Spurs, only 2 spots back.
Right now for the Spurs, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that path.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Barnes. Pass to Champagny to stop the run. Gets the 3 to fall. Champagny's got 5 now.
I like when Barnes is focused on moving the ball. I mean, it makes his team better. I love his willingness to get that ball moving.
From deep, Conley. No good on the shot.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Paul. Let's go with a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota leading by 4.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Here's Paul. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And here's Randall. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Outside Paul. Pass to Castle. Now Barnes. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Gobert against Wembanyama. And Gobert with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
It's Barnes on the wing. Takes a three. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Randall left side. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
No good on the free throw.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And he sinks the second. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
Drains the triple. Randall's got 10.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
foul. He's checked in for Champagny. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. Ball finds Vassell. From downtown, it's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Gobert's got 5.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, high post. Poke loose. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
He's got a clear path. Here's Vassell, and he dunks it down.
And you see the length and mobility Vassell possesses. I mean, he's especially lethal in the open floor.
And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. 10-point lead. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
The shot by Conley, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Wembanyama, screen on DiVincenzo. Counted from distance. Castle's gotten his second bucket.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Randall. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Outside Paul. Pass to Barnes. And Gobert with a block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A., and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. And you've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the top glass cleaners over the past 10 games. Number 5, Rudy Gobert.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
Ball against Conley. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama, screen on Conley. Launches a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Here's Castle. He's got 5. Kept alive. Vassell outside. Here's the 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Vassell's got 8 points. Minnesota leading by 7. Right side, DiVincenzo. And another basket for Minnesota.
Well, DiVincenzo knows how to create for himself. Finds an opening and quickly takes advantage.
Paul passes to Barnes. Here's Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Vassell can't get it to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Outside Wembanyama. Now Paul. Here's Castle. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Pass to Vassell. There's the 3. And Conley grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Puts up a deep 3. And no good. Spurs trail by 10. Now here's Paul. And here's Vassell. Fires from deep. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. From downtown. Rebounded by Chris Paul. And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
That one's good for 2.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
And for San Antonio, they're shooting well so far at 48%. Randall against Barnes. Pass to Castle. Paul with it. From deep. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
I mean, this guy is so good in the pick and roll, and it's such a reliable play for him because he's so good at reading the defense.
Oh, got that one up quick. Randall's got 18 points in the game.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Vassell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Good size on Vassell. Learning how to maneuver it inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Randall. Ingles, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in for Conley. And so Vassell nails both of them. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks. They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Champagnie. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Vassell passes to Collins. Over to the wing. Vassell outside. Let's go with a 3. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Ingles. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Collins from the arc. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. 29 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Alexander Walker. That one's good from the corner. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Boy, it's nice to see young guys like McDaniels come onto the floor and make the right play.
Takes a 13-footer. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Vassell's got 15 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
The shot's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Gets it off. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Timberwolves. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Back to the game after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Spurs trail by 7. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Champagnie at shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. For 3, DiVincenzo. And the three-pointer goes. 10 points for him.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Here's Champagnie. Going inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And the defense, no factor. which is why he simply laid it in.
For three, DiVincenzo. And another three for Minnesota.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Champagny. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
San Antonio ball.
Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
And the technical free throw is good. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Champagny. And there's the rejection. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Johnson. Minnesota leading by 10. For three, DiVincenzo. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Champagny. Deflected. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Vassell left side. Five to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Sohan. Blocked again!
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys, showing us why right there.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Alexander Walker. Misses off the left iron.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Champagny. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Champagny's got 9 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Vassell. And so Vassell nails both of them.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
You see the mobility Reed has right there. I mean, just slicing his way inside. That's impressive for a big guy.
Here's Champagnie. Reed defending. Champagnie, the pass to Collins. They swipe it. Outside Reed. The three hits the trifecta. Reed's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Collins outside. Pass to Sohan. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
The Timberwolves lead by 14. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. Ingles with it. He's picked up by Vassell. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Sohan outside to halt the run. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Alexander Walker. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Champagnie. 9 points in the game. Vassell outside. Misses the 3.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
DiVincenzo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
DiVincenzo really setting the tone offensively. Fantastic stuff from him tonight.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
On the court is your high squad. Okay, everybody, time to get up and get loud right now.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Barnes comes in for Champagnie. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Ingles. Spurs trail by 18. Sohan outside. Pass to Johnson. Now Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. He drops it from range. Vassell's got 20.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Outside, Alexander Walker. gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Vassell passes to Sohan. Back to Vassell. The 17-footer. Count that one. Vassell's got 7 now in this quarter.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. And a two-handed jam.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. On the wing, Vassell, guarded by Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Sohan with the ball. Still without a bucket. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Nice seeing Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Sohan covering. That one drops for him. Give him 20.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Sohan, left side. Here's Vassell. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves lead by 17. Pass to Edwards. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
San Antonio shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Here's Gobert. The putback. Tries yet again. And he takes it up and lays it in. Gobert's got 7.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Minnesota leading by 19. The drive by DiVincenzo. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Look at how DiVincenzo burst inside on the drive. Gave the defense no time to set up.
And for San Antonio, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Sohan outside. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Reed. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And it's a Spurs ball. To the middle. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Sohan jams it in off a great move.
So assertive on the tape. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs right squad.
And the Spurs with some changes. Champagny, he's checked in for Johnson. Castle comes in for Vassell. And it's Paul in for Sohan. Randall, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards driving in. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. The Spurs shooting about 43% from the field in the second. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Pure from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Pass to Gobert. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by San Antonio. Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Here's Champagny. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Soft touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got 13 now.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Randall outside. And it's Randall with the jam.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
San Antonio with the ball. And here's Paul. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Champagny, that's good.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Paul passes to Champagny. Back to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Here's Barnes. Good D by Gobert.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Randall. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game.
Whoa!
Assisted by...
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
1:10 left in the half. Champagne's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Spurs trail by 21. Left side, Paul. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Randall. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Pass to Champagnie. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
It's one of the many things that Paul is known for, his ability to find open teammates.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Now Paul. He's got 5. And a miss there on the triple.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Basket's good. Conley's got 5 now.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's Minnesota just dominating this one. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far, really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. All right, guys, a question from Jenny Bankshot. What's your favorite mode in 2K?
The halftime show, of course. What else is there even to play?
I'm in full agreement, Kenny. Obviously, lots of laughs, good-looking guys, and insightful analysis.
And we give you all of the above, way better than any movie you could ever watch on television.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Julius Randle has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And the Spurs shooting at a 48% clip from the floor, setting the floor for the Timberwolves. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Ball drives in. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Randle outside. And the shot's good. Randle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
They double Randle. Fires for 3. Here's Gobert. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Takes the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 7 assists in the game.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Wembanyama, high post. He's against Gobert.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Barnes against Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
For Randle, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Castle. Back to Paul. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Gobert. The 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Randle. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Boy, the creative finishing ability of Randle draws a lot of fouls.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
The free throw drops for Randle. Both good from the line that time. And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Banked it in off the glass. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
Paul so good at finding ways to score down low despite his lack of overwhelming size. He's got great confidence when he catches it there.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Timeout called, the Spurs. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Step on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go. Let's see those moves.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
Through the last 10 games, we've seen his rebounding numbers start to slide. He's not being as aggressive on the glass, not like he was earlier on in the season. He needs to get that fire back.
Here's Paul. He's got 7. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Barnes. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Paul looking it over. Pass to Castle. Back to Paul. Here's Castle, guarded by Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. And Castle with the 3. Castle's got 10 points in the game.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Here's Gobert. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Wembanyama, the pass to Champagny. Outside Paul. Launches it. McDaniels with the rebound.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Boom! He jammed it straight down.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Pass to Castle. Barnes with it. Here's Champagny. Stolen by Conley. Gobert with it. 11 points in the game. Paul with a steal. Outside Wembanyama. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Now here's Edwards. 18 points for him. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
For San Antonio, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Castle for 3. San Antonio again can't hit.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's McDaniels. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Spurs shooting just 36% in the third. Outside Paul. Wembanyama screen. They need this. Got it. Paul's got 9 points.
And teaching a clinic on how to run pick and roll. Paul gets a little space and then takes it himself.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels.
6th in fewest turnovers per game. And they move the ball so well, finishing in the top 3rd in assists per game. So good at looking for the best shot possible at all times.
And you pointed out, they are 3rd in blocks. So this is a defense you need to hit jumpers against. Scoring in the key is not easy. Wembanyama finds Paul. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist in this one.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
McDaniels, that's good.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Outside Paul. There's the triple. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards got 4 rebounds now. Minnesota shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Here's Randall. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Randall's got 36 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Here's Edwards. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow!
Man! Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. For 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. Hauled in by Paul.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
It's rebounded by Minnesota. Conley's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-7 run. Gobert no good. Well, the Spurs shooting 41% since halftime. Down low. Blocked!
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block it. It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Outside Wembanyama from behind the arc. On target from range. Wembanyama's got 5 points now this quarter.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Conley. That one off the back iron and out. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And down it goes. 2 points. Ball's got 9 points here in the second half.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Randall can't hit. Well, San Antonio's shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Here's Castle. Here he goes. Good D by Gobert.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
From deep, Conley. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Conley's got 7 points.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Minnesota has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Reed. Count it. Good. Reed's got 9 points.
Tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
And here's Paul. He's got 14. Pass to Collins from outside the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And for Minnesota, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
The Spurs shooting an impressive 48% from the floor in the third quarter. 1:56 left in the third quarter here. And he gets it to go. Vassell's got 26.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
Here's Randall. Sohan with some nice D. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Now Paul. Pass to Vassell. Back to Paul. Soft touch off the glass. Paul's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Here's Randall. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
To the inside. Here's Sohan. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Sohan's got his second basket of the night. Up top, Randall. Sohan covering. Randall can't hit. San Antonio with the ball. Outside Paul. Pass to Sohan. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds now. DiVincenzo against Paul. Off target from three-point range. The Spurs shooting at 49% so far in the game. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson passes to Paul. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Randall. He's got 40 now. Paul from deep three-point land. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Minnesota in total control, up by 29 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Zach Collins out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Wesley in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Vassell with it. Pass to Collins. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Here's DiVincenzo. Sohan with a rebound. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Johnson, and he drives in. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Ingles has gone 2 of 5 tonight. Pass to Wesley, back to Vassell. And here's Collins. Reed defending. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Reed. Shoots over Collins. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Here's Wesley. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Here's Reed. Sohan with a rebound. The Spurs have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Hey, from beyond the arc. Offensive rebound, Spurs. It's not going to go for him. Sohan's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from the floor. Unloads. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Fires the three. Knocks down the triple.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Here's Dillingham. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Wesley. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. He puts up a three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Now here's DiVincenzo. Shoots over Vassell. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
That free throw misses. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. And it's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have and getting it right.
And the second free throw is good. And Minnesota calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time to give out some T-shirts, but only to the loudest fans. Show us what you got.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. DiVincenzo on the wing, covered by Johnson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And San Antonio making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Dozier comes in for Ingles. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Wembanyama. The three is up. Drops in the three. Wembanyama's got 23.
I just love the ball move.
Here's Miller. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Some changes for Minnesota. Garza's checked in for Miller, and it's Edwards in for Dozier. That's tipped. Here's Garza, and that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Reed, and that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defenders something extra to think about.
Collins, they get it back, goes back up. And at last, they get one to fall.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Minnesota leading by 22. Here is DiVincenzo, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I don't think the defense was ready for DiVincenzo to get assertive like that. Dunking right on top of him there. Oops, upside your head.
Sohan up top. DiVincenzo covering.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's closely guarded. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Outside Johnson. Back to Vassell. The three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
2 shots.
First one falls. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
And Ingles drops them both. Now Paul. Down low. Here's Champagny. Wembanyama down low. He's against Gobert. Outside, Ingles. And he makes it. Ingles got 4 points now in the quarter.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. The Spurs making a change here. Collins checked in. San Antonio's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Castle. Outside Barnes. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul with a steal. Here's Castle. Paul with it. Outside Barnes. Clock at 6. Pass to Castle. Releases. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Minnesota calls time here. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Julius Randle.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. Timberwolves shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. San Antonio's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. The kick out to Paul. The three is up. Nails it from 3. Paul's got 14 points now in the second half.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
To the left side wing. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Tipped away. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. Rips down the breakaway slam.
You know, once he grabs the steal, it's off to the races for DiVincenzo. Extremely explosive.
Outside Barnes. Paul for 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over Paul. And another basket for Minnesota.
DiVincenzo gets great lift on his shot, and right now playing at a great pace.
Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Now an update on Victor Wembanyama from the sideline. What'd you find out?
Hey guys, San Antonio's head athletic trainer gave me an update. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. And for a team with a thin roster, this injury really hurts. They will need everyone to step their game up.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Reed. Collins with the defensive effort. San Antonio's gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Inside. Oh, and Reed with a block. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Shannon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles.
They've been unable to get guys back up court.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You want to be aggressive offensively, but at the same time, you need defensive balance so you can get back in transition.
Back to Paul. Here's Castle. And a nice finish on the layup. Castle's got 4 points in the quarter. Timberwolves shooting pretty well in the fourth at 48%. DiVincenzo with it, and it's Paul picking him up, and he gets the bucket.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And they recover it. Here's Champagnie. Knocks it down from distance. Champagne's got 22.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
On the wing, Ingles. Releases. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Assisted by Dante DiVincenzo.
And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
From deep. Barnes with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And here's Minnesota now.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Barnes against Ingles. Here's Champagnie. Three-pointer, no good. And Minnesota calls time here.
Timeout.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Start it.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio.
Give it up for them one more time.
.44 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Dillingham. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. San Antonio with the ball. Outside Paul. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Connects from downtown.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Back to Paul. It's good.
You know what? Even as he's advanced in his career, you got to be impressed with Paul's ability to still dominate on offense.
And Dillingham gets the 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Up top, Paul. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Julius Randle.